So if you score a 215 in math and a 210 in ELA, the test must be taken here at school. The entire test must be taken at school. So you can't start it at home and then finish it here. And both scores reach this threshold, then you will automatically be moved to the 7th grade. If you don't attain that, then also the test being taken here, if you just get one area of NWEA, like just the math or just the ELA, you would get 4 credits in that subject area towards your total credits. It's not going to replace credits already earned. So let's say you've earned 2 credits in math and you get 4 credits from your NWEA, only 2 credits will be applied to your credit count. So the combination path is also if we, so this one is if you get this threshold up here. Combination path 2 is if you get your projected RIT. Okay, so that's that dotted line. If you reach that dotted line, we'll give you 2 credits in that subject area. So all of these pathways, 2, 3, 4, and 5, are if you need them because you haven't passed your 18 credits. Okay, if you have the 18 credits, it doesn't matter if you hit any of these other benchmarks, you will still be promoted. But the test is important for lots of other reasons. Scheduling is greatly impacted by our test. We use that test data to schedule you in classes. So if your NWEA test says that you need some math help because you didn't do very well in math, you might get another math class rather than a gym class. So if you do your best, then we get an accurate picture of what you're really capable of doing and we schedule you appropriately. Another thing I want to talk about is the fact that we are going to be having that information on May 28th. We will know on May 28th whether you have been promoted or you are in the position to be retained, because we are going to unofficially end our marking period on May 28th. That gives the kids that need credit recovery or need more credits 2 weeks of school to be able to work on that and then hopefully avoid the need for the 8 weeks of summer school that we have scheduled. And I'll show you that information in just a second. So if you have all of your credits and you are going to be promoted on May 28th, then you will be scheduled, if you're face-to-face, in some fun classes, enrichment classes. If you have your promotion criteria met and you are a virtual student, there's the math learning path that I was talking about in Edmentum, and there are also some free chapter books at the school to read. So you will have the opportunity to do those kinds of things, okay? If you don't have what you need to promote by May 28th, then you will spend that 2 weeks completing credit recovery and trying to avoid the need for summer school. Summer school is going to start on June 14th. It's going to be 8 weeks long, 5 days a week. You will be invited/required to participate based on your status. So if you don't meet the minimum requirements to promote, you're going to get a report card that says retained pending completion of summer school programming. Okay, summer school is on campus with face-to-face instruction. There's not going to be any after-school assistance like Bearcat Academy. And if you're unable to complete summer school programming at home, you're going to have to communicate with your staff. Or if you're trying to do it at home and not come in, you need to communicate with your teachers to make sure that you have completed your work. If you have any questions about that, contact your teacher or contact Mr. Baker. So the final thing that I want to talk about then is how do we know if we have credits? So if you go to Skyward and you, if you don't see all of your quarters like I'm showing you right now, if you just see quarter 4 and S2, you need to just click display options and select show all classes, not just the current classes. So we want all classes displayed. And the way that you can tell if you have credits that you need is you're going to look at just the quarters. So quarter 1, quarter 2, quarter 3, and quarter 4. The S1 and S2 are semester grades that don't count towards your credits. And you're going to look for any I's or F's. Okay? If you have I's or F's in your class, so if we look at geography, we don't have any I's or F's in there. So there's 3 there and there's 1 down here. We want to make sure that we're looking for, so geography here and then geography's down here. And I can see that this person has all of their credits that they could earn. If you have I's or F's, you don't want more than 1 in a subject. Okay. If you have any questions about whether or not you've reached your